The movement system in Grand Theft Auto 6 is overhauled immensely compared to GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption, because now Rockstar Games is using this new technology called locomotion, which is used in a lot of video games already. And we know about this information because of the leaks in 2022, but also because of a patent that's publicly available that Rockstar Games filed. And a patent is basically a little paper that says nobody can use this technology except for us. So what is this? Well, in video games and animation, locomotion refers to the system that manages the character's movements, such as walking and running or jumping. But unlike other regular animations, which are predefined sequences, like a character waving, that's like one sequence, and then you go over to the walking animation again, and that's another sequence. Locomotion does something different. So these systems dynamically adjust movements based on player input and environmental factors. And the big difference for GTA 6 compared to GTA 5 is that this ensures that actions like turning or stopping appear smooth and natural, and that enhances the realism of the character's interaction within the world. Let me explain this in nerd language now. So some of the key features are modular animation building blocks. So the system uses interchangeable modules to define character movement, and these modules can be combined in various ways to create diverse animations compared to the animation trees that we've had traditionally in the previous Grand Theft Auto installment. Another key feature is data-driven approach, which means that the animations are controlled by the data which are separate from the game's core programming. And this separation allows for easier updates and modifications to character movements without altering the main game code. And that is huge, because if we talk about delays in GTA 6, these are the types of optimizations for programming that tries to make sure a delay is less likely to happen. So that's why this is also so important, and Rockstar Games is really smart. Now, one of the other key features is responsive to game input. So the animation modules can be adjusted based on inputs like movement direction or speed, and this responsiveness ensures that character movements align with player actions and in-game events. So why is this important? Well, by implementing this system, game developers can create more lifelike and responsive characters. The modular data-driven design simplifies the process of updating animation, leading to a more dynamic gaming experience. And also, if you want to extend and expand this whole Grand Theft Auto universe, add more animations, that's much easier now. So you might be able to expect some changes in the animation or improvements over time in, for example, GTA Online for GTA 6. This is super cool because things like first-person mode are less likely to be as clunky as they are in GTA 5, even though it's still really fun. And you can expect the movement system for third-person to be significantly smoother in GTA 6 as well. So let's talk about the key enhancements and their impacts from Grand Theft Auto 5 to Grand Theft Auto 6. Number one being dynamic and contextual animation. GTA 5 relied heavily, and I mean really heavily, on predefined animations. For example, the death animation, there is only one of them. One! You had more in GTA 4 because that used Euphoria, and that's more physics-based rather than a predefined animation, so you'll always get something different. Really weird that they basically nerfed that into oblivion with GTA 5, maybe because of optimization for the PS3, I don't know. And like we mentioned with GTA 6, the new enhancement is basically that the new system utilizes modular animation. So every movement will be used in different ways, every reaction will be different, and everything will be smoother overall. With the player experience, you can expect more varied and lifelike character behaviors. For instance, a character might limp when injured or shield their face during heavy rain, enhancing the character immersion. Now, a character limping will be much different in GTA 6 because it will really be based on where you punch him, where you shoot him, where you put a baseball bat on his body or her body, whether it's a man or a woman, the walking animation will be different. These are all things that you can expect in GTA 6. Another enhancement is that it's gonna be very seamless. So in GTA 5, you both had the default animations and you had the euphoria, which was nerfed a lot, right? And so the transitions between those two and also between these default animations themselves, almost jumpy. You jumped from one frame to another frame of animation and you could really see it. In GTA 6, the pattern system aims for a more fluid blend, which I love because in gaming you always see these animations kind of go to the next animation and it kind of just flips, right? And now this ensures that that doesn't happen, which really changes everything. So for player experience, you can anticipate more smooth and responsive character interactions, such as realistic stumbling after tripping or natural adjustments when navigating uneven terrain. Now, something a lot of people don't talk about is enhanced vehicle interaction, and this is the most fun one for me because nobody really talks about this. In GTA 5, you have basic animations for entering and exiting, opening and closing vehicles, but in GTA 6, along with something else, which is in the car, the interior is adjustable. Every seat, every height of the steering wheel, everything is adjustable. The mirrors, so not only are you gonna have smooth animations for that, but NPCs and players, for example, this fat dude is gonna get into a small car, pull the seat back, all the way back, and steps right in, and it's gonna be adjusted for his height, for his weight, for how large he is, his body mass, and that makes it so much more realistic. So driving will feel more authentic and characters will be more realistic, as well as you see in trailer 1 for GTA 6 that people when driving are having their arm out of the window of the car. So these things make it more natural. Let's talk a little bit about examples such as the weather, where characters might react to strong winds by bracing themselves or squint in bright sunlight, making the game feel more alive. When it's less windy or in other scenarios where you just got into a fight or whatever, not only your playable character but also NPCs are able to show signs of fatigue, such as heavy breathing or slower movements, and also little things like when that fat dude gets out of the car, it takes a little bit more time for him to get out because of the body mass, right? Also, with adaptive combat movements in confrontations, characters might dynamically adjust their stances or movements based on the terrain and opponents, leading to more engaging combat scenarios. So in summary, it's gonna be smoother, it's gonna be more realistic, it's gonna be more fun, and you're gonna be able to walk around. And this is one of the things that I love the most. Just go in first person, walk the streets of Vice City and just see what people are doing. Sometimes maybe punch a random person, see what happens, and this is gonna be so much fun. So thank you guys for watching. Imagine what the NPCs are gonna be doing. I want to know from you guys what you want NPCs to do in random moments. So thank you guys for watching. Bye.